Well, it's a beautiful day in the desert. We're driving along through Arizona. We're just having a wonderful time. But my good heavens, the exhaust is getting louder and louder. I'm getting a headache from listening to the engine, and I'm getting sick from smelling the fumes. And we don't know what to do. We pull into one shop and they tell us we need a new exhaust manifold for $1,000 and they can't work on it until Friday. Well, we didn't know what to do, so we said, well, we'll bring it back in on Friday and we'll just bite the bullet. So in the meantime, we decided to take a little drive around, and we went to a cactus reserve, and I took a few photographs there. Beautiful cactus, nice scenery, walked around along through there, and after a while an older couple came walking along, just out for a hike, and they stopped and talked to us, and they said, well, if you've got problems with your vehicle, you should give this fellow a call. So I phoned up the gentleman that they recommended to us, and he said, well, you know, my employee's very sick with the flu and we're pretty much booked up, but I have this other fellow who does excellent work, Leon's Exhaust. And he said, why don't you give him a call? So we did that, and we wound up going to his shop. Well, Leon went to work on everything, and he found out that it didn't need an exhaust manifold, that the problem was a broken pipe. They took the pipe off and they were able to make a little piece to replace it. They made a new bell for the one end. Here's my exhaust, and you can see here where there's a big bite taken right out of it. The pipe just broke off, and that's where it was leaking. Well, Leon was working on that. He got me a grease gun so that I could grease the van myself and change the oil and filter. There's another look at the broken pipe. So they cut that off and they made a new piece to fit on there, and they welded that on and put it all together. Here he is cutting off the flared piece. Here he's grinding the metal to weld it in. This is Leon's assistant. He's grinding for a good clean weld. They welded it all together, and he put the van up in the air again and put it back together. Now, while Leon was looking in there, he noticed that the rad was leaking. The whole bottom of my van was covered in antifreeze, and I didn't know we had a problem with the rad at all. So Leon called his suppliers and he got a rad sent in, and he put the rad in. So we spent an enjoyable day there. It took the best part of the day to get everything done. We got a new rad, brand new rad. Leon and his assistant put the rad in. I would not have been able to do that myself. There's no way I could have been strong enough to put that in myself. Leon's Exhaust, beautiful work. Here's the outside of his shop. There's his muffler man that he built there, Mr. Magnaflow. And they did an excellent job on my van. Bella and I took a little burn out in the country. Well, not really. We just hung around and did things. It was a great day. And at the end of it all, we had a new rad, the exhaust is quiet as a mouse, and the van is running perfectly. Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Please like and subscribe.